And here we are again, live on YouTube. We're now broadcasting or streaming the Sunday night 70 centimeter sideband net, which is also going to morph into the Sunday night UHF VHF sideband net. So, starting out on 446.125, we're just waiting for the clock to flip over to 8 p.m. Looking for check-ins. Yeah, we had interesting time. Our local repeater went down because an errant station timed it out and has apparently still got it locked down. So that was an interesting net. We strategized to move to simplex and had a good QSO with a bunch of operators. So let's open up the sideband net here. Here we go. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey. Welcome to the 70 centimeter sideband net, morphing to the UHF VHF sideband net. Since we're having some fun working both 70 centimeters and 2 meters, we're going to take check ins on 446125 upper sideband. And once we've got the log full there, we'll pop on over to 2 meters and compare our signal reports. VA3 IMW. I don't think there's any need to take mobile or priority traffic stations at this point, so we'll just open it wide open. If you can hear me, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Victor Alpha 3, Charlie Juliet Zulu. Victor Alpha 3, Bravo Tango.
Well, I'm certainly glad I had my pencil sharpened. So top of the list, you've been potaing. I can tell, Wade. So Wade's number one with a bullet, followed by Emnon, Chuck, and then Albert. We'll take them in that order. By the way, Chuck, check your wires. The hum is back with a vengeance. Bringing in VA3 NCA. Go ahead.
VA3IMW, VA3NCA, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you're coming through nice and strong, about an S6, a good S6 to here. And yeah, I was sitting here anyways, haven't left since the ZOE simplex net. So I heard you key up and I took the opportunity. Anyways, I'll listen along and I'll see who I can hear between RS and YouTube and YT. And probably listen on. Thanks for doing it. I'll send it back to you.
All right, very good. And I think I've got some neighboring stations, probably in FM, that are sucking the life out of my incoming signal. So we'll see how that goes. I saw you with an S5 at some peaks, perhaps a little better than that. But nonetheless, we'll see how that compares with 2 meters. Thank you very much for your check-in tonight, Wade. And moving on to our long-distance friend there in Toronto, Emnon, VE3 AJF.
Good evening, Mac, and all that. I got to stop eating those peanuts just before the net. Anyway, good copy on you. Potential was net forward today. No copy on white. Chuck was just tickling the bottom of the meter. And Albert is giving good readable signal. And good readable audio, no signal. Back to you, Mac, Patriot.
Okay, thanks for the signal reports, Emnon. You are showing a reliable S2 with peaks at an S3. Doing a fine job there, and certainly appreciate your check-in tonight. Are the Toronto guys? I'm not sure if they call them ACS anymore, but are they still doing the 446.025 simplex net at 9 o'clock?
As far as I know, yes. I'm going to try and be there.
Okay, yep. And what's the disconnect with ACS?
I really don't know. It's so up in the air. I don't really get into all those politics.
Oh, okay. It's one of those things. Yeah, that's why the guys down here in Hamilton, when it comes to radio clubs, we're a little skittish, right? As soon as there's money on the table, then there's always something that goes awry. So the Lake Ontario Radio Club Net, sponsored by LORC, or otherwise known as VE3LOW. No fees, no income, no expenditures. We just exist. The same goes for VE3HPO, also a group organization that has a club call sign. So we will never have dissension that fractions on monetary issues. So, anyways, yeah, I'll see if I have time to pop over to 446-025 at 9 o'clock and see what I can hear. Thank you very much, Amnon, and let's move over to Chuck, VA3CJZ. You're up, Charles. Okay, let's just assume he had to run to the little girl's room. Let's bring in Albert, VA3BT.
Yeah, good evening, Mac, and everybody on frequency. Yeah, he probably wouldn't tore his whole station apart and re-put it back together. He did have a heavy-duty hum there. But anyways, quickly with the reports here, of course, you at 30 plus, Wade at 5, Amnon, total no problem, I could read them, no signal. And Chuck, I didn't get it, but I'll get him on the second round there. Other than that, I got the preamp on tonight, so yeah, we'll go from there. DA3BT.
Very good, very good. Yeah, and your audio peaks, obviously 30 over S9. We're sharing that signal report. I'm not sure which one of our antennas is going to melt first. Thank you very much. And let's pop back and see if Charles has joined us again. VA3CJZ, are you back with us? Nothing heard. All right. Let's see. What do we got going on the YouTube stream? I had a CJZ with a thumbs up, but oh, wait a minute. Quad mode, VE3VNA, making tea and listening along. To you fancy sidebanders. So VE3VNA, thank you very much for your check-in. Certainly appreciate it. And Larry is also checked in on YouTube, VE3LBI. And let's see where we go from here. Any other stations looking to check in to our wow, what is this? It's already Sunday night, and I should already be in bed, I think. Sunday night, 70 centimeter sideband net, now growing to the Sunday night UHF VHF net. Any other check-ins?
VA3CJZ.
Okay, there's two more heard from. Okay, Marty, if you don't mind taking a quick standby, Chuck was in before us, but he's been trying to do some station troubleshooting. Let's bring in VA3CJZ.
Yeah, good evening, Mac. I didn't do anything to my station. It just did it on its own. And hopefully the noise level should be down now. But I'm curious to see if it'll show up on the 2 meter side there when we go after here. So I'll listen on the YouTube stream there and see what we get.
All right. So the hum is a little bit reduced, but it's still there. So yeah, obviously we'll be interested to see what happens when we go to 2 meters. Very good, sir. And let's not keep Marty waiting. We already threw a plug-in for your net tomorrow night, Marty. VE3QEE, VA3IMW. Come on in.
Well, thank you for that, Mac. And I guess smaller than expected. Over.
The wind was shrill. Everybody that came out prepared. I brought my rain jacket as well as my late winter, early spring gear. And I did pull on my rain jacket because the wind was cutting through. So it was nice to have the extra layer. But we ended up with some very good contacts. Certainly appreciate everybody locally supporting the event. So I think the furthest distance was like Martinique or southern Spain. So overall, a good turnout. I think we had a dozen operators active at the park at one time.
That's fantastic. Well, let's hope the summer gets here and there's not as cold a day the next time you guys are out there. Anyway, it was fun. So thanks for the opportunity, Mac, and thanks for the plug. This is just an in and out, so I won't be around for the next round, but I thought I'd pay a visit. VE3 QEE back to net control. We'll be clear.
All right. Thanks again, Marty. We've also taken to popping over to 2 meters and also testing comparative signal strengths. So if you're not too busy, maybe in upcoming weeks you can stick around and we'll also utilize 146.400. But if you're on the run, totally understand. Your wife has probably made some wonderful, delicious dessert, and you're digging into it with fork and spoon.
Well, there you go. We got a TV program going. Anyway, 73 for now. Thanks for the being there. VE3QEE clear.
Okay, thanks, Marty, and we'll be sure to check in with you tomorrow night. This is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, looking for further check-ins for the 70 centimeter side of tonight's net. Nothing heard. So let's make it last call for anybody who wants to check in before we switch over to 2 meters. All right. So as a combined group, we can QSY to 146.400. And when we get there, we can all share our signal reports from what we got on 70 centimeters. That'll give us some dialogue in order to check signal strengths as we run down the list. So VA3IMW, turn this frequency back to normal amateur use while we QSY to 146.400. Attention all stations, this is Victor Alpha 3, India Mike Whiskey, standing by for our list of folks who are currently migrating from 70 centimeters to 2 meters. Just want to verify whether this frequency is currently in use. All right, nothing heard there. Going to a top of our list, Trusting Wade, you're already with us. VA3NCA, VA3IMW, go ahead.
VA3IMW, VA3NCA, yeah, I made the trip, Mac, and much higher signal from you on 2 meters. You are an easy 10 over, almost 20 over to my station in Dundas. And back on 70 centimeters, you started out about a 6, an S6, but by the end of the net, you were down around an S3 to my station. So definitely better propagation on 2 meters. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger. And as you can hear in the background, 2 meters is noisier, but you're well above it. 15 over S9 is your signal report for me. What's the week hold for you? In the office and busy working your fingers to the bone?
Yeah, I guess I gotta figure that out. Usually I eventually give in to the fact that Monday's going to come no matter what, and so check out my schedule going forward. But I haven't done that yet. But I'll be in at least 2 days of the week. I just haven't decided which ones yet. Maybe 3. Usually it ends up being 3, but I'll have to look through my calendar after the net here and find out.
Oh, sorry to bring you down, bring you down to that level. Yeah, I know. This afternoon's been fun. I've been bouncing back and forth between the radio and the kitchen. I got a nice pot of chili on the stove. My wife was happy to sit down and enjoy a chili dog. Yeah, when I make my home brew chili, she likes to take a dog out and spin it around on a cast iron frying pan, put a good glow on it, and then saturate it with a good dressing of a chili. So that was kind of the high point of the culinary side of the day. But nonetheless, tomorrow is going to be a day back in the office and up and down the road to Guelph and back for me. And yeah, we'll be looking forward to hearing everybody say hello to Chuck tomorrow night. Thanks very much for your signal reports, Wade. Like I said, 15 over S9 is your report. And let's see if Mnon followed us. VE3 AJF.
Yes, Mac, I'm here. Copying you loud and clear. Actually, you're giving me, with a preamp engaged, of course, you give me an S9. Before you were giving me an S4, so quite an improvement. Wade, I can make out that someone is there, but can't make them out. And now, of course, I didn't hear the other stations yet. Back to you, Mac, V3 ADF.
Very good, Mnon. Thanks for following us along to 2 meters. You came up to an S8. Nice, reliable signal. Yeah, I still have to echo that 2 meters. Probably propagation is a little bit better, but a little bit noisier band. However, in the given situation where you want to make contact with somebody, you would certainly look forward to utilizing a frequency with a very low noise floor and making good contact. So between the two of us, as usual, 2 meters or 70 centimeters is going to be reliable. Thank you for sharing the signal reports, and we'll look forward to hearing you on 446.025 at 9 o'clock. Okay, next on the list is Victor Alpha 3, Charlie, Juliet, Zulu, and Hum.
All right, VA3, CJZ. Probably still didn't get rid of all the hum. Maybe. Doesn't show up here on my modulation like it normally does. But in any case, I have no copy on AJF. A very slight audio, but it's unreadable to me. And Wade was doing very well. I think the signals are traveling higher. Maybe that's why. But Wade was doing very well. Looked like 15 over S9 from here. And so I don't have any signals from the sideband net, but I did do the when we were on 443075 on the YouTube stream there. I posted signal strength from there, so you can take that down as information if you like. Other than that, I'll just listen for the others. Oh, Huey let me know that If anyone wants to use a repeater, that his is available, and we're all welcome to use it. And that's, again, 442.412.50 with a tone of 131.8. Back to you, Mac.
All right. Thanks for the repeater information. And I think Huey said it's the 131.8, both in and out. You have to set the tone for both receive and out. Is it really in and out? Because maybe if you don't set the out, then you get the digital noise. All right, very good. 20 over S9. Very good job here on 2 meters. And some noise followed you. It doesn't sound like AC hum. It sounds like a fan. So I'm not sure how that translates, but trust you have good success hunting down that little imp that's an ongoing problem. You know what? These little issues that we have with our stations, that's part of the allure of the hobby. You always have to turn wrenches, twist screws, and clean grounds and do all kinds of stuff. So that's just part of the gear. Thanks again for checking in tonight, and I trust all goes well with Terry doing whatever he needs to do with the repeater, and whatever signal is coming from your neck of the woods. Hopefully that radio completes its death sentence and toasts itself before morning. Anything else, Chuck?
Yeah, just if you check the comments there, I did post that on my Quanshang I'm getting 6 or 7 bars, but no signal when I take the antenna off. So that means it's close, but not that close to me. I estimate it's within a 1 kilometer radius of my location there, Mac, and it's still there. Back to you.
Close, but no cigar. As Maxwell Smart would say it, missed it by that much. All right, very good. Let's see. We've got a YouTube check-in from VA3DCS. Hello, and thanks for joining us on YouTube. Let's see. Our last RF check-in here so far. He's going to blow my ears off. VA3 Bravo Tango.
Victor Alpha 3 Bravo Tango. Okay. Reports. I'll make this real quick, Mac. So on the other one, you were 30 plus. Here you're at 40. Weight and 70 was 5. Here on 2 meter, he's 10. M9, 0 or no signal report on the other one, but I had him at 2, plus 2 on this one. Chuck at 10 with a lot of hum on the other one, and 15 plus here. He was doing good here. I didn't quite hear the hum on this one here, but anyways. And Marty on 70, he was coming to me at around 5. That's pretty much it for the reports here on my end. We'll hand it back over to you, and you can turn the volume back up. VA3BT.
All right, very good. Maybe I just have to put up some chicken wire on the east side of the fence, protect my antenna, because it's starting to droop. Anyways, thanks for all the signal reports there, Albert, and we'll take a quick standby to see if there's anybody else that wants to pop in. I think there was somebody that was interested in a 2 meter net for sideband that I think he had a 2 meter radio that had sideband capability, but not 70 centimeters. Who knows? Anybody else out there wants to wave a hand here and say hello to us on sideband? Feel free to check in.
VA3 DCS.
Oh, VA3 DCS. Not only a YouTube check-in, but also a RF check-in. Very good. You missed us on 70 centimeters, but nonetheless, you sound mighty fine up here.
Yes, thanks. Yeah, I just finished the FaceTiming with the kids and the granddaughter down in Texas, so that was quite a lengthy one. And That way I missed the 7 o'clock and the 8. Have made it to this one.
Oh, very good. Very good. Thanks for following. Certainly appreciate it. So I guess this is going to be kind of the standard platform that we use on a Sunday night. Work in both 70 centimeters and 2 meters. That way we can stay in touch with how our equipment is operating on both of these bands and how the bands themselves are giving us feedback. We are always happy with 70 centimeters because it's dead quiet, right? It's compared 80 meters to 10 meters on HF. 70 centimeters is super quiet, virtually no noise floor, and always can get through on top of it. And we know that 2 meters has better propagation, but sometimes the noise floor gets in the way of happy, joy. Anyways, thanks again for coming out and playing with us yesterday. How long did it take you to warm up and actually feel like a human being by the time you got home?
Well, fairly quick. I got home, but we kind of just turned around, went back out with the dogs to the field for the nice half-hour walk. Came back home and maybe half hour or so. I kind of came down here, got all bundled up and rested up.
Yeah, it's amazing how a little blast of fresh air out in Mother Nature's goodness can give you the inspiration of having a nap. But I got home, worked on some logs and turned the fireplace on, got nice and cozy. But even this morning, I was a little bit reluctant to get out the warm cocoon wrap and what do they call it? The cozy bed burrito. Anyways, thanks for playing with us yesterday. Looking forward to the summer solstice, and we'll pick a park that's going to keep us both warm, dry, quiet, RF wise, and obviously give us an opportunity for lots of folks to come in and join us. Thanks again, Dave. Anything else before we go?
No, nothing else from this end.
All right, let's see. Perhaps Dave, Marty might have followed us over here. I doubt it. He was one and done. But VE3QEE, Marty, you still with us? Nope, not here. He did say he was one and done. Perhaps next week with his 705 or whatever he's using over there, he'll be able to follow us over to 2 meters. All right, I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to take a quick standby for any rechecks, any information, any other signal reports I missed from anybody. Feel free to jump in and let me know if you have any relays or anything else you want to share before we call it a night. VA3 AJF Amnon, go ahead.
Yeah, Mac, I'm just I'm looking at your radio on YouTube, and when you're transmitting the ALC stage within that bar that meets the ALC meter, and when I'm transmitting, it goes a couple of bars, the horizontal bars above that. I lowered my mic gain, and it looks like it's selfing a little bit, but what do you think about that?
Well, typically they say that you see that should show you my ALC can pop up. So I have a fairly significant compressor setting, and I've got my mic gain set up around 95%. So somewhere between the mic gain and the compressor. The compressor is a little bit automatic. So you can see the radio is fairly flexible. If you get a bar above ALC at the 50%, it's not going to overdrive and it's not going to splatter. If you get more than 2 bars above ALC, then I would be concerned about it splattering outside of your normal allowable bandwidth. But if you're within 2 on ALC, I would say that you're in good shape.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering about that, yeah. It seems to be maybe 1 bar above. Once in a while, it will pop up to 2. Yeah, the compressor, I have the compressor set to default, which is 5. And the mic I have usually set to 60%. So I'll play around with that and see if it'll make a difference. But as long as you're saying that my signal is not distorting in any way, then I guess I'm okay. Send it back to you, Mike.
Oh, yeah, and you're not really going to get the distortion on frequency. It would be neighboring frequencies where you would splatter. That's where your signal gets really wide and, would go beyond, what is it over here? 2.5 or 0.25 megahertz, something like that. Anyways, I'm sure that you would know and we would hear it too. As a matter of fact, I would actually encourage you to drop your compressor down to a setting of 4 and then take your mic gain up to 70 or 80% and see what happens there. You might find that you get more effective output power on sideband, but I'll let you play around with that. And if you want to come back to us on future nets, we can tweak that up or down. But for the time being, everybody's radio is working just fine. Anything else, Emma?
No, that's it. I'll play around with that during the week and see what happens. Thanks, Mac. V3
All right. Any other rechecks, information, childbirths, anything you want to share with us? Feel free before we call it a night. All right, nothing heard. I think I scared everybody. Nobody's having a baby. Thank you one and all for checking in with us for the UHF VHF sideband net, and we will be back on these 2 frequencies next Sunday night. Don't forget to check in with our Toronto guys who can't figure out what to call themselves now. They will be up on 446.025 at 9 o'clock in Simplex. Feel free to drop in and check in for them. Help them with some introspective identity, perhaps. 7-3s, one and all. Thanks again for a wonderful weekend, a wonderful radio weekend. We had a great time yesterday and looking forward to lots more of activities for the VE3 HBO group. And with that, we'll turn this frequency back to normal amateur use. And I'll be QSY to 446.025 pending the opening of their net. 7-3s, one and all.
7-3, Mac. Thanks for doing it. I actually didn't have the preamp on this one, but you're like 50. Anyway, 7-3.
There's Albert, my neighbor. Just wants to blow my doors off. Alrighty, 7-3s, one and all. Thanks for sitting with us on a sideband experiment. We're going to keep this up over the next few weeks and see how things go. VA3 IMW QRT on YouTube.